Hello children, in this video we are going to solve questions that was asked in the International Mathematics Olympiad in the year 2017-18 from the logical reasoning section. So we will see what is the best way to approach these questions. Let us look at the first question. The first question is there on your screen. What is given here? If flowers Q and S interchange their positions, then which flower is third from the left end? So what is happening? This Q and S, they are interchanging their positions. So the place where Q is there, now S is coming. Similarly, the place where S is there, now Q is coming. So basically this sunflower will go here, and whatever this yellow flower is, that will come here. Now when this happens, they are asking which flower is third from the left end. So which is the left end of this set of flowers and which is the right end? See, this is your left end. See, assume this is your left end and this is going to be your right end. So whenever you have such questions, the important thing for you to know is which is the left and the right. The easiest way to do it is wherever your left hand is. Now you are facing this question or you are looking at this question, correct? Whichever side your left hand is, take that as the left end, and whichever side your right hand is, take that end as the right end. Okay, that is the easiest way to approach these questions. Now here you have S and Q, they have interchanged their position. Now what is the question? Which flower is third from the left end? Which is the flower which is third from the left end? See, this is the first flower from the left end, this is the second flower from the left end, and this is the third flower from the left end. So the third flower from the left end is nothing but R, or which is nothing but the rose. So what has happened is, even though this Q and S have interchanged their position, the third flower from the left still remains the same. Now if the question was which is the second flower from the left, then you can say yes, now the second flower from the left is S. Earlier it was Q, but now S has come in that position. But here the question is which is the third flower from the left, which is still R. So your correct answer here is option D, R. Now let's look at the next question. Gia was facing the highway at first. After making a right turn, she was facing the bus stop. What was the angle of her turn? So how will you solve this? So initially Gia is facing in this direction. And then what is she doing? She is turning right, and now she is facing the bus stop. That is, she is facing in this direction. And she is turning right. Now the key is here, when we say that Gia is turning to her right, which direction is she turning? Is she turning like this or is she turning like this? Only if you know that correctly, you will be able to find out the correct angle. So how do I find that out? See, for example, if you are a person, you are standing and you are facing this direction, then which is your left and which is your right? This is your right and this is your left. Now how do I say this? Whenever you have such questions, when a person is facing some particular direction, assume that you are the person who is standing there facing that direction. So assume that you are standing here facing this direction. So if you are facing this direction like this, which will be your, where will your left hand be? Your left hand will be here, or this will be your left. Where will your right hand be? Your right hand will be here, or this will be your right. So the left side of Gia will be this and the right side of Gia will be this. So when I say that Gia is turning towards the right, definitely she is going to turn in this direction. So this is the direction in which Gia is turning. So what has Gia done? So Gia was standing like this. She is turning right. Okay, she is turning in this direction and she is now facing the bus stop, which is like this. The bus stop is in this direction. She was earlier facing like this and now she is facing like this. She is facing the bus stop. Now the question is, what is the angle of her turn? You have to find out what this angle is. By which angle has she turned? She has turned by this angle, correct? This is the angle that you have to find out. How much is this angle? It's easy, right? So if it's a right angle, yes, if it's a right angle, this is 90 degree. Correct? This is 90 degree. And then again, she is turned like this. So this will be half of 90, that is 45 degree. So by what angle has she turned? 90 degree plus 45 degree, that is nothing but 135 degree. So the angle by which she has turned is 135 degree. And next they are asking, is it clockwise or anti-clockwise? See, when you know the answer is 135 degree, you know these two options are definitely wrong. They cannot be correct. We are left with these two options. Now, how to choose which is the correct one? Again, you need to know whether it is clockwise or anti-clockwise. How do I find that out? See, what is the direction in which she is moving? She is moving like this, correct? In this direction. Now, clockwise means what? See, if you are, now you have a clock. So, what will happen? Some time, right? Now, let's say the time is 3 o'clock. How will the hands of the clock move? The hands of the clock will always move in this direction, correct? So that is called as the clockwise direction. And if somebody moves in this direction, right, the other way around, then that is called as anti-clockwise direction. See, the direction in which the hands of the clock moves, always the clock's hands will move in this direction. So this is called as clockwise direction. And if somebody moves in the direction opposite to this, then it is called as anti-clockwise direction. So here in this question, if you see, Gia is moving in this direction, or this is nothing but the direction in which the hands of the clocks also move. So she is moving in the clockwise direction. So what will be your correct answer here? Correct answer will be option A, 135 degree clockwise. Whenever you have questions on direction, keep this thing in mind. Whichever direction a person is standing, to find out the left and the right of the person, assume that you are the person standing there facing that direction. So wherever your left hand will be, that will be the left side of the person, and wherever your right hand will be, that will be the right side of the person for that question. Let's move on to the next question. The next question is there on your screen. Which of the following figures is not symmetrical along the dotted line? Now, what does symmetrical means? Symmetry means similar or same, or symmetrical means it looks alike on both sides. In each figure, there is a dotted line that is drawn like this, and you have to find out which of the figure is not symmetrical along the dotted line. Let me just explain this to you with the help of an example. I have a rectangle piece of paper here, and I am cutting 2 holes like this, okay, in this rectangular piece of paper. And what I am doing is I am trying to fold this paper along this dotted line. So what happens is, when I fold this big rectangular paper along this dotted line, how will the figure look like? When I fold, it will look like this, correct? See, I am folding it around the dotted line, so I will be able to see only one circle. So what you have to see here is that if you fold the figure along this dotted line, you have to see if both the sides will be identical or will they overlap correctly. So check. Look at the first option. Yes, if I close it along this dotted line, definitely the first option, both the sides will overlap correctly. The second option also, very clearly you can see all the cuttings are similar on both sides. So definitely they will also overlap. But look at this option C here. When I close this, will along this line, see, I am closing it along this dotted line. This is my dotted line. When I close it along this dotted line, will they overlap? No, they will not overlap, correct? There will be some mismatch in both the sides. So the overlapping will not be proper. So I can say that 2 figures are said to be symmetrical if I fold the 2 sides of the image or the picture along the dotted line, both sides overlap completely. If they overlap completely, it is called as symmetrical. If they don't overlap completely, it is called as not symmetrical. So here in this question, all the given figures, right, A, B and D, they will overlap correctly. The one which will not overlap correctly is figure C, which is the answer that we are looking for. So the correct answer here is option C. Next one. Which of the following parts is exactly embedded in the given figure? So which of the following parts is exactly embedded in the given figure? Check with the options. Is there two parallel lines like this followed by a line like this in the given figure? No, I am not able to find it. I don't think that's there. Then let us look at this option again. Again, two parallel lines which is crossed by another line. Is it there? No, we are not able to find that out as well. Again, two lines like this and two lines like this. Are you able to see it somewhere? No. But let us see if this thing is there. Is this there? See here. Yes. So that's what they have given, right, as option B. So option B is definitely embedded in the given figure. So your correct answer here is option B. Find the mirror image of the given word if the mirror is placed along the line MN. Whenever you have questions on mirror images, remember that if the mirror is either placed to your left hand side or to your right hand side, or I can say if the mirror is placed vertically, then in the mirror image, the left and the right of the image will interchange, but the top and the bottom will not change. So if the mirror was placed horizontally like this, right, if the mirror was placed horizontally either like this or like this, then the top and the bottom of the image will interchange. So if the mirror is either placed on the left hand side or on the right hand side vertically like a standing line, the top and the bottom of the image will not change, but the left and the right will interchange. So here for this image, L is to your left. That L should appear towards the right. Similarly, T is to the right end of the image. That will come to the left end. Similarly, E and F will also interchange their position. And the next thing that we have to also understand is that the images will become inverted, right? See, L is like this. So L is like this. So when I have a mirror which is kept like this, how will L appear in the mirror image? The left side of this L will come here, and the right side of L, that is this line, will come to the left. So inverted L will appear like this. Similarly, if you have E and I am placing a mirror here, then how will E appear? It will appear like this. Correct? So check like that, which will be the correct answer option. So if you look at the mirror image, here it should be L, then it should be E, and at this point itself you can eliminate this option, right? See, this is definitely wrong. T is coming in the right here end, not possible. Similarly, here if you see, L is inverted. Can L be... Similarly, if you see at option D, in option D, F is inverted. That is, the top and the bottom of F has become inverted. Is that possible? Not possible. So option D is also wrong. So we are left with option B and option A. Now, if you look at option B, F has become... If you see F, again the top and the bottom of F has interchanged. Is that possible if the mirror is on this side? Not possible. So obviously your answer has to be option A. I hope it's clear. Here the mirror is placed on the right hand side vertically. So the left and the right of the image will interchange, but the top and the bottom will not change. So based on that, we have got this as the answer. Again, we could also eliminate 3 options. So remember, in questions where you are finding it difficult, go through the options once. Many times by looking at the options itself, you will be able to arrive at the answer because you can eliminate few options. Correct answer here is option A. Next one. Select the figure from the options which will complete the pattern in the figure X. So which will complete the pattern here? See, here it should complete the circles, and this region has to be pink, right? That is the first thing to complete the figure, and this region has to be pink. Now if you look at option C, it's green here. Is that possible to complete the figure? Not possible. Not your correct answer. Again, if I place D, how will I place it? If I place it like this, then the figure itself will change, right? There will be 2 circles here, 2 half circles here. There will be some incomplete figure here. So that's also the wrong answer option. You are left with these 2 options. It has to be one of these. Next, what will come here? Here, this has to complete this like this, and here it has to be green. Yes, it is green here and it is green here as well. Both seem to be correct. Then here you have two half circles, and here also you should have two half circles, right? Now if you look at option A and B, yes, they both of them have two half circles. Then how do I say which is the correct one, right? Both of them look very similar, but then how will I say which is correct out of this? See, even though both of them look very similar, here if you see, this line is a bit more thick. Here it is not as thick. So we will go with the answer option as option B. Yes, ideally they should have given this option A and option B little differently, but since here they have not given, let us go with option B as our answer. Here I feel this is a little bit uneven also, right? Both the half circles seem a little bit uneven. So with respect to these options, option B would be a better bet. But definitely this question is a bit confusing. Let's go with option B for now. Next one. Which of the following is the heaviest? So, which of the following is the heaviest? Can we find that out? See here, there is a bottle, and there is a bag, and there is also a juice bottle. All these put together, the weight is 9 kgs. Correct? And then in the next weighing machine, if you see, they have just kept the bag and the juice bottle, right? Bag and the juice bottle put together, what is their weight? Their weight is only 6 kgs. Then in the third figure, if you see, the bottle is there and the juice bottle is also there. Put together, their weight is 5 kgs. Now what is the question? The question is, which of the following is the heaviest? So see, if you see here, right, when I am weighing all three together, the weight is 9 kg. The weight of this bag and this juice bottle alone, right, what is that? That is 6 kg, right? That is what is shown here, right? The bag and the juice bottle alone weighs 6 kg. All these three things together, it weighs 9 kg. So what does that mean? What is the weight of this bottle? See, this total weight, right? All these three put together is 9 kg. These two put together is 6 kg. So that means that this bottle will weigh only 3 kg. Correct? The weight of this bottle is 3 kg. Or I can say, I am just writing BO for bottle. I hope you understand that. I am just saying bottle is 3 kg. Now, next what is given here? The bottle plus the juice is 5 kg. So here I already know that this bottle is weighing 3 kg. Correct? So if this bottle is weighing 3 kg, how much will this weigh? This total weight, these two put together, the total weight is 5 kg. So the weight of this juice will be 2 kg. So now I have found out that the weight of the juice bottle is 2 kg. Now what are we left with? We are left with the bag. So here if you see, the bag and the juice bottle, both put together, the weight is 6 kg. Or what is the weight of the bag? The bag will be 6 minus 2, that is 4 kg. So what is the question here? Which of the following is the heaviest? The heaviest is option B, bag, because bag is 4 kgs. I hope it is clear. See, just by looking at this figure itself, you can find out the answer. See, I have just written here BO for bottle, BA for bag, and JU for juice. All these three weights put together, answer is 9 kgs. But this is, you don't even have to write it down like this. This is not even required. Directly by looking at the figure, you can find out the answer. Which of the following is the same as the problem figure? So which of the following answer figure is same as the problem figure? So let us look at each option and let us compare. So this one, right, is same in all the figures, as the same one is given in all the figures. Okay. Then look at E. E is same in again all the figures. Then look at S. S is written inverted like this. Here also S is in the same way, but here S is not inverted like how it is here. So option B is not the answer that we are looking for, because option B is not same as the problem figure. Similarly, option D is also not same as the problem figure, because again S is not inverted there. Now let us continue checking for option A and C. O is the same in both the figures. P is the same. Here also P is the same as question figure. Then L is inverted here like this. In the question figure also L is inverted, but this L here is not inverted. as the question figure. So option C is also not your answer. So which is the figure which is same as the problem figure? It is option A, which is same as the problem figure. Next one. Look at the given number and letter codes. The code for FATUR is dash. So here there are some numbers given, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 0. And there are some letters given. F, L, M, T, U, R, A. Now what does this mean? This is basically a question on coding decoding. See here they are saying that look at the given number and letter codes. That is, for each letter, right, there is a particular number which is used as a code. That is, wherever I have to write F, the code for F, I will write it as 1. The code for L is 2. The code for M is 3. The code for T is 4 and so on. So what is the code for FATUR? That is what they are asking. So what does F stand for? F stands for 1. A stands for, where is A? A is here, correct? A stands for 0. T, where is T? T is here. T stands for 4. U stands for 5 and R stands for 6. So what is the code that we are looking for? 10456, which is option B. Next one. Select the odd one out. So if you look at this question, the correct answer option here will be option D. Why? See, they are asking us to find out which is the odd one out among the given figures. And if you see in option A, B and C, there are only 3 circles. But option D has how many circles? It has 4 circles. So that is your odd one out. So I hope all the questions that we solved from this section was clear to all of you. Thank you.